Are you interested in more Bible teaching, more theology, more deep dives into the topics that matter? I hope that you are, and I hope that you're excited for what I'm about to announce. This is beginning on June 12th, and I did a full presentation on this on May 31st. Not many of you may have seen that. I'd encourage you to go watch the whole thing, and that is available at preachingforgodsglory.org/TS Live. That is preachingforgodsglory.org/TS Live. Just fill out the form. You'll get that sent to you. But I'm going to give you some highlights right now, just kind of what you need to know about it and what is starting moving forward. All right, so I talked about the content and goals in that presentation. I went into more detail about the mission of the ministry, goal of the ministry, all kinds of things there, and the growth that God has given it. But getting right to the content, there is going to be free exclusive content for everyone that subscribes to the email. And again, you can just go to preachingforgodsglory.org/TS Live. That is preachingforgodsglory.org/TS Live. It's going to be the easiest way to subscribe right now and get the full presentation for more details than what I can do in this short video. So there will be Bible teaching, theology, and all kinds of free content sent out to those that are subscribed to the email list. Now, truth supporter content, this would be those that are able to give any dollar amount for each and every month in support of the work that I do here. I want to do something as a thank you to you. I appreciate your support, and I want to definitely give back. So here's what I would do as a thank you for truth supporters. First thing, what is a truth supporter? And why become a truth supporter? Didn't get my slides quite in order there. So truth supporters is basically anyone that's providing a monthly dollar amount. And I go into some of the details about kind of some of the categories there. But as a thank you, I'm providing the following to truth supporters. Okay, so here's what you get. Truth supporters will get exclusive content. That's what you get. You will get early access to videos. You will get the ability to submit media. So that we're talking video clips, audio clips, articles. Might be your favorite preacher. Might be something you want interacted with. Might be something you agree with. Might be something you disagree with. Might be something you want an analysis on, an opinion of. You will have the ability to submit those things. This may be something opened up to others, but you will definitely have priority as a truth supporter. It's only right to do that. And then we have Theology Thursdays is coming very soon. That is starting this coming Thursday, June the 12th. It will start out as videos that are emailed out directly to your inbox and may even morph into live streams. I will work up to live streams eventually. So you will get that in video or live stream format. And there will be an ability to call in and ask questions. And so there will be a way, it's basically like a voicemail type feature. It's just through the computer. You click a button, you record the voicemail, and then I will answer that in the following week on the Theology Thursday. So you can do written questions, you can do call-in voice questions. This is all going to be something that truth supporters will have access to. I go into more detail again about this in that longer video, but the type of content that I plan to provide will be Bible study content. There will be expository verse by verse content. Definitely that's available. Book studies. We'll do book overview studies, a whole overview of a book. Word studies. This could be anything from just grace, atonement, theological word studies, or other words that are encountered, and I may bring that some Theology Thursdays. And theological studies like working through systematic theology categories, and applying the truth from those theological categories to your everyday life. And that's the kind of stuff that we'll be talking about. There will be deep dive teachings, and I'll give you some examples. Answering questions that come up during the studies, during this, what I talked about, this call-in and written portion. All right, so here's the topics that we're definitely going to cover. There'll be more than this, but lordship salvation versus free grace theology. That's on the schedule, starting out very early on that. Christians and AI. We have an AI revolution right now, and a lot of Christians aren't really thinking about this very deeply. And so I will be talking about the ethical considerations of Christians and AI and everything that's coming our way. And teaching through Philippians. In fact, the first 3 weeks will be teaching through Philippians, and then I'll be moving over to the Lordship, Salvation versus Free Grace Theology. And theology lectures, that's also part of the plan, answering your questions as reference. So, how does the call-in option work? Well, I go into detail on the longer live stream, but basically you will get access to, it's kind of like a voicemail thing. You record a voicemail. It'll be open for a set amount of time. For example, maybe there's a deadline on Friday at midnight for a chance to have your question answered by the next Theology Thursday. And it's just if you miss the deadline, it'll just get pushed out another week. But this is all going to be available to truth supporters, and I hope that you find it something that's really neat. So we're going to jump over to the website here. I'm just going to show you something here real quick, trying to keep this video short for us. But jumping over to the website, okay, there it is. And this is what you get when you get into the membership page. And I've got a nice little note there for you, how much I'm grateful for your support. I kind of recap the things that you're getting, let you know what you can do. You can drop a note of encouragement, all that stuff. And here's what you have, your categories. Watch videos, ask a voice question, ask a written question, and request for content to be analyzed. The content being analyzed, I go into more detail on that in the longer video. I think that you'll find that interesting because absolutely I will break down content that you find and do my best to give a good theological, biblical analysis of that content. So you'll probably want to watch that full video, but that's what we're talking about. Those are some of the things that will be included. So getting back to the rest of this here, just to finish this out, and we're talking about the schedule. Theology Thursday plans, so we're talking June 12th, beginning in Philippians, and we'll be doing Philippians, and then July 3rd, we will get right to the Lordship Salvation controversy. The Lordship Salvation versus Free Grace Theology, always a controversy, and I will be working through that and giving a deep dive teaching, and I expect it to be at least 3 weeks. So this is the schedule so far. At least this is what publicly I'm sharing as far as the schedule. I've got lots of other stuff planned, and it will be something that ebbs and flows depending upon the questions that you might ask based on the content that we go through. As a truth supporter, you very much have a way to kind of help decide what content to move with. I guess influence the content that I go with. I want to do the content that you're most interested in. And as a truth supporter, or just even at least being on the email list, I'm able to actually send something directly to you, unlike algorithms on these secular platforms. So YouTube is great for discoverability. YouTube is great to be able to reach people. Some videos reach people and some videos don't, and that's kind of the nature of the whole thing. But if you join me on the email list and you join me as a truth supporter, then there's definitely a way for me to reach you directly. So how do you get started? Well, you go to the website and you choose an option. My thank you portion to you is the same regardless of which of these options you might choose. It gives me 3 options, so here they are. Truth Supporter Plus at $9 a month, Truth Proclaimer at $15, and Truth Ambassador at $29. This is a slide, so I can't click on it, but if you click on the yearly, you can pay a full annual, and if you do it that way, then I do provide free of charge the Devotional Bible Study Guide, so that's something that's going on there too, just so you do know that. Now, I would just encourage you to become a Truth Supporter today, absolutely, and that's how you can do it. In fact, I can show you. You would just head on over to the website here, and you would just, on the website, there it is. You've got all the content there. This is at preachingforgodsglory.org/truth supporter, and I'll link that down below as well. And if you want to get started on that, get that Theology Thursday each and every Thursday. It's a lot of theological content. Just click on this sign up button, go ahead and fill that out, and I will see you inside. I hope that you're excited about that, and I look forward to seeing you there. I also look forward to announcing something in the future about truth supporter scholarships. So that's something to look out for as well. I want everyone to be able to have access to this. God bless you. Thank you for your support. And I will see you when I see you. I will see you next time.